really appreciating that I'm rolling again. Ow. I am in a sing-song mood too today, y'all. Like I just, it takes me there, and there's a space that it also takes me away from singing. That is. Um. So into my story, or back into my story. Yeah. So, I mean, okay, so like the clearest thing I can say is I do not understand why this chick is after me, right? Like, and it's hard for me to not just be like, it's just my presence. Like, there's something about my person, right? That she wants removed, right? Zero appreciation, zero appreciation, right? So you can just imagine what the respect level must be like, right? In terms of her to me, right? Um, and for why, right? Like, how did I even make it into your head, right? Child, you call about this lack of diversity. Oh, and here's the clincher with that lack of diversity, right? And the replacement person, the new person in that, this location, bearing in mind the lack of diversity, right? Um, so it's another black lady, right? Another black woman, right? Why are you after me, right? Like, do you not know, right? That is creepy, right? That is creepy, right? Um, do you know that it's telling, right? Um, do you know that it's harmful, right? Do you know that this behavior is harmful? Not just to you, right? The person, like, wielding it, right? Because it's harmful to you too, right? Because on some level, you know that you were acting with it, and you know why. Whatever is going on, right, between your ears, right? You know why and why, right? I will never have the privilege, if you will, and I'm entirely okay with it, right? Because there's some stuff going on, right? That you would pick on somebody, right? That you would consciously decide to mess with someone's well-being. And when I say well-being, I mean that in a pragmatic sense, right? One's financial well-being. Typically the reason why, right, if I fucking got a job anyway, right, is because we have to be mindful of a financial well-being, right? One's mental health, one's mental well-being, right? Their ability to, focus on the task, right? The thing, however it works, however that works for you, right? You want to feel a sense of security, really, right? I don't think it's asking too much, right? I want to know, as long as I'm producing, we cool, right? Right? Feels like a very natural kind of, swag back and forth. Yes, yes, okay. You know, I have not done those things, right? I have not, and I'm not even being on goody two shoes, right? I'm not even. The fact is, I have I have been consistently, right? And in a conversation with me, you will you would be like completely like convinced if you're open to it anyway. Because yeah, I don't think she's open to that, right? Um, my story, my name, even like you know my name because you pulled out that dead hat, right? Right? Like, that's some hot mess, right? You know, the thing is that there are people, right? And let me preface this with, this is why we gotta get together, y'all. This is why we gotta do that work, but we gotta come together, right? It's gotta be the collection of us, right? Because we're not doing this individually, right? It takes us for us, right? It takes us for us, right? Um, and then we can extend the circle like a little later and with a little like contemplation, right? Reflection and caring, right? Or for the time being, right? Like, let's just keep it simple, right? I'm so angry, right? I'm so angry. But what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna win, right? You're not gonna win, right? You're not gonna win, right? Because, for me, right, and my own observation and my own living of the thing, right, and with the understanding that, I might think about these things or aspects of it differently down the road, right? Down the road, right? As I collect more information, right, and stuff like that, right? Absorb and learn and grow, right? Um, in this moment, there is something about my black trans ass that bothers you, and in my own observation, right, my own from yeah, you just don't fuck with my black trans ass, right? Um, and that's just not cool. And get into it, right? Get into this part. Get into this part, right? That experience is not unique to me. You get me? That experience is not unique or rare even to my experience, right? And it is an experience that is not rare. There are those of you that would judge us, right? Judge us as like we're confused or some some kind of disrespectful shit, right? But this is not easy. It's authentic. I'm not changing it for you. How about that? And I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it, right? Will it get rough? It might, right? I'm not gonna ask for it, right? But it might, you know. But you know what? I know myself as a blessed individual. I'm not lucky. I'm not lucky. I don't play that luck bullshit. No, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I, I ain't lucky. I, I am blessed. I ain't lucky. I ain't lucky. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I said I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I'm blessed. Yeah. Yeah. I told you I'm sexy today. I'm sexy, but I can sing. And I hope you're finding it entertaining. That you know, I mean that. I just really like. I don't know if it's heartbreaking or infuriating, right? Because mm, like, is there something you're not aware of? Like, why in your mind, right? Does it seem okay to attack a person who ain't done shit to you, right? But be productive, right? Right. Earlier when I said it can't be what is it appreciation lower there's none, there's zero, right? That's painful. That's painful. Because appreciation is it's simple. It's simple. It's simple. It's essentially gratitude, right? It's essentially gratitude. That's how simple it is. Well, you know my actions, right? My productions, right? The fruits of my labor, right? You benefit from. How are you not like too busy even to be doing this, right? Like, how are you not just, I don't know, preoccupied or something else? Like, why am I the preoccupation? Sugar, right? And not to mention, like, girl, how about get to know me, right? Like, come spend some time. And don't be mean. Like, just don't be mean. There's no need for that, right? Because it's telling, number one, right? If you're going to be mean, you might as well stay your ass where your ass is, right? Because nobody want that. Nobody want that, right? Ooh, but how annoying, right? Like, who in their life, who living their life has time, right, to feel all kind of different ways because this, because somebody want to fuck with you. Meanwhile, you balancing things, you stressed about one thing, you did over here, right? Life is complex, and I don't got time for you fucking with me, right? You don't have to respect me. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because I don't mean that, right? Right. And just to be clear, so y'all can know what was coming, what was about to roll out of my head, right? Was me, you know, oh, I don't care if you, you know, don't respect me as a woman, right? Because ultimately, I do, right? Because actually, I deserve your respect, right? I do. I do. I'm really fucking hard. I'm smart, right? Like, I mean, I certainly have my shortcomings. I mean, who wouldn't, right? But I'm saying, my skill set is tight, right? Like, I know how to do with the thing. I know how to do the thing, right? In fact, I'm into the thing, right? I'm actually into the thing. Like, imagine that shit, right? That the job I do, like, I do that, right? I do that, right? I actually do. Could you just back the fuck up, put your shotgun away, and just let me do my thing? Let me do that thing that you hired me to do, and understand, right? Understand that this is a living thing, and you have to nurture it. You want it to grow, you got to nurture it, right? That includes your heart, by the way, right? Because what's going on with her ass is in some significant portion, there's some shit going on in here, in that heart. Or there's some shit not going on that needs to be going on. right? But you got to try to flex that muscle too, right? Right? You got to try to flex that muscle, right? I need you to somehow see a human, a whole 100% entire human, right? That's what I need you to see, right? That's what I need you to acknowledge, right? Just that I'm a human. Because guess what? If you can somehow respect that I am a whole, 100% entirely human, moving forward, we're going to be good, right? In fact, here's the magic of it. Because if you can do that with me, you can do that with each and every other person that you happen to lay your eyes upon, right? Understand that they were once in a womb just like you. And whether they met them or not, or whatever their particular set of circumstances is or are, right? They had a mother and they had a father. Because otherwise, well, that would have been a different outcome, wouldn't it? Because you need one and you need this one and right? Like, there you go. You know? That we've been through some shit. All of us, right? All of us have actually been through shit. How do we get ourselves to the point, a point where, right, we can be genuinely kind, right? And kindness, authentic, genuine, like the real one, right? Not the knockoff, the real one, right? Right? We would then have to respect that my experience in life does not have to look like yours, right? My experience in life, right? And people and girls like me you see, I don't even have to because you know. Sometimes the shit just needs to be stated, right? There are some things we search for, we seek, right? We investigate, right? And some shit, your intuition goes, right? And you're like, oh fuck, why do I know this? Oh shit, right? It's magical, really, right? Or at least it can be, right? But that don't mean life's not gonna be intense, right? So because of her craziness, right? Miss Negro's got to go. Yeah. Because that's your house, ultimately, right? That's your house. And I'm not trying to stay in nobody's house. If they want me to go here, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Right? Right? But I'm gonna do it on my terms. I'm gonna do it on my terms. Right? Right? Because there are certain satisfactions that I'm just not able to give you. Right? Like you have not at all earned them. You have not at all earned them. You have the audacity, right, to deem me as a person that doesn't deserve respect, right? How do I know that? Because of this thing that is going on. You have no respect for my well-being in general, right? How that's going to affect my house, my home, right? That fucking with me, right? And yet there's the expectation of I'm certain, right? Right? of respect given without reciprocation. Ah, that was really pretty how I said that, right? It was really pretty. But how the fuck dare you think, right, that somehow you're going to have my respect and you refuse to even see a 100% human? That is really that's messed up, right? And you're doing this consciously. That's the other piece. I was in a meeting with another piece of people from the upper management. I'm only gonna call them upper management, right? I can't give like names and titles and shit like that, right? Or even the name of the place, right? Um, but we sat in a meeting. Now, mind you, they had said a few things that were really disturbing, right? They had said like multiple, I was gonna say multiple things, right? Over the course of our meeting and just the course of like the day and the, right, of it all. Um, Baby, she said, the organization is staffed, right, entirely, in its entirety, of people with issues. She said that. Her words, I kid you not, right? I ain't got the fluff, nothing, right? Like, these things are occurring. Like, it's not reality TV, like, it's reality, as far as I know, right? As far as I know, as far as I can tell, anyway. Oh, because here we are in 2022. In the last video, I was like, we're approaching the end of 2022, right? Girl, how many falls, I'll say, autumns have you lived, huh? Because I'm going to say you've been here for a few, right? I'm going to say you've been here for a few. Where am I going with all this, right? I just feel like you should have learned by now, right, that it ultimately ain't none of your business what I'm doing, right? Outside of, right, producing consistently. I'm just saying, right? That is just fucking rude, right? How dare you create this environment of hostility, right? How dare you spew this toxicity all over the place, huh? Lady. And then you pick me up like I'm a bit of a cup and you go to pour it all in me. Oh no, I will not have it. I will not give you this satisfaction. Oh shit. Oh shit. You cannot have it. Right. You can't have it. And I might go through a little bit of a rough time, right? Well, I'm gonna say thank God that we created this space so we can wake up right here, right? Like, it's just like, do this thing we doing right now, right? Crazy, crazy. Yes, I think I'm really crazy that you don't realize that your decision is having an incredible rippling effect upon my life. Oh, frack, right? But y'all, I'm not playing this time though. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing, right? I'm doing everything in my power to hold them accountable, to figure out what it looks like to hold them accountable, right? Because let me tell you about my former iteration, right? They shrunk away, right? They were easy to disappear, basically. Get quiet and get the freak out. Like, peace, y'all, right? That was just the strategy, for those, times in their life, right? That was it. It worked, right? Right? If you know when shit work, we do it. We'd be like, no, we're like that, right? I know I'm like that. I'm like that. I don't want to be like putting my stuff on you, right? I know I can be that way, right? Um, and we'll proceed to continue to do that thing that way for the duration. Oh shit. But you know what? Yeah, yeah. And this is why we've got to come together, though, right? Like we can't like do this on our own, right? And I mean like really come together, right? Like not on some competitive shit, right? Not on some competitive shit. Because what are you competing for, right? Right? There's no prettier, right? There's different, right? Because pretty, right? Attractive, any of those terms, right, are easily attributed to many places on the planet. Humans, um, um, humans plus, right? There's some creepy shit that's gorgeous, right? Like it is creepy as frack, right? But something about it, right? It's still alluring, right? um, I mean, I'm really not gonna like hold y'all long because I just can't even, that's what's on my mind, right? That's just what's on my mind, you know. But I am gonna hold them accountable. I am. I'm figuring out. And you know what? And I'm gonna say this, right? If my attempt at holding them accountable um, does not succeed, at least I tried, right? At least I tried, right? Because I'm not gonna keep at it, right? I'm just let you go, right? Because shit I'm gonna do.